You may have come across ads for $1 homes for sale while searching for your new home. It is normal to ignore such ads in the belief that the number has something wrong. But let me tell you that this matter is real, and there are many palaces for sale for dozens of times less than their real price, and there are even houses that you may buy with the money that is in your wallet now. Let's take a look at it. Linwood Hall. This house is located in Pennsylvania, in the United States. The price is approximately $16 million. It is a house full of wonderful secrets and many tragedies. It has been on the market for several years now. It was built in 1897 for industrialist Peter A.B. at a construction cost of $8 million and has 110 rooms. The owner lost his eldest son and grandson in the Titanic accident. Only his wife, Eleanor, survived. It is considered one of the largest neoclassical revival architecture buildings from the Gilded Age. Later, after Widener's death, no one in his family wanted to take responsibility for maintaining the home, and it was sold for $130,000 in 1948. The last owner was a secret Korean church leader who intended to advertise it as a school to lower the property tax, but failed. Real estate agents say maintenance requires about $3 to $7 million annually. Aubrey Lewis's Montclair, New Jersey, home is just $10. Aubrey Lewis's Montclair, New Jersey home was for sale for just $10 when it was listed in 2017 for the last time to attract buyers. The trap is that the buyer had to move him elsewhere, and the board even offered a $10,000 relocation bonus, but he still couldn't find buyers. The 4,000-square-foot Victorian mansion was expected to attract a lot of buyers because of the attractive price tag. On the contrary, it was never sold, and the town council had to demolish the place. The reason it was not sold is that whoever was going to buy it would have had to move out and move the house somewhere else, which would incur a very expensive bill. The buyer will need an additional $200,000 to move the house and more fees to purchase a plot of land nearby. Coachland's house is located in Minnesota, USA, and is offered for free, as the owner of the house in Minnesota is selling her 4-bedroom house for $0. Coachland inherited the house from her grandmother in 2011 and is looking for a buyer to buy it to preserve its history, as this house has to be moved due to a zoning problem, and moving the house will cost $50,000 and $150,000 for repairs. Until the death of the previous owner, the house was used as a storage unit as there was no electricity or plumbing. Coachland considered turning the place into a compound, but the property was between a hill and a highway, which made it impossible to have a parking space. Today, she puts it up for free sale, but can't find an owner she can trust to keep the building intact and its history. Pillars Estate Mansion. It is located in the small village of Albion, New York, but it is 570 kilometers away from it, which means that it is an isolated village. A wealthy man named William Carl decided to build in this secluded place a mansion of more than 600 square meters. The novels tell that the purpose of building this palace was that William was meeting with his second wife, Patricia, as it is believed that she died in the palace in mysterious circumstances. Many stories spread about the reason, and people seem to believe that the palace was haunted by ghosts. As a result of this talk, no one agreed to buy the palace, and the state of the palace remained like this for many years, its ownership being transferred from one heir to another. In 2006, a businessman named Tony decided to buy the mansion for $52,000. He wanted to sell it afterwards to profit from it for a larger amount after it was renovated, but the plan was for him to stay in it for some time with his wife, in order to disprove the rumors and prove that the ghost story is not true. But after a period of their stay in the palace, the couple began to hear the piano playing music by itself, and voices calling them, and other strange events. Despite this, the last bid to buy S.K. Pierce Palace. The mansion is located on West Broadway in the United States, and its price is $472,100. The SKP's 1875 Victorian mansion has long been the source of some harrowing stories for buyers. The mansion, built by Sylvester Pierce, seems to be haunted by ghosts, as claimed by 6 experts in paranormal events. The mansion has inspired many films such as The Addams Family and Psycho, with its mystical magic, and many paranormal researchers have confirmed that it is haunted. Villa Maggio. A villa is located in California, in the United States, and its price is $4.25 million. Despite the huge area of this property and its possession of a swimming pool, tennis court, 6 bedrooms and other facilities, it hardly finds buyers because of its location. Despite the absolute luxury of the place, it is located in an almost isolated area, and perhaps for this reason the owner of the villa built a helipad for his helicopter due to its location. Granite Loma Palace. The mansion is located in the Michigan region, in the United States, and its price is approximately $19 million. The mansion is considered a historical property in the Upper Peninsula with the most expensive log cabin in the world, and this mansion is facing great difficulty in obtaining any buyers. The property was originally listed for $40 million, but years passed with no offers, and they lowered the price to $19.5 million. Its remote location, weather, dated interiors, and restoration needs are all reasons why it has very few interested buyers. The mansion is one of the most watched properties on Realtor.com, although they did get some interested parties. None of the deals went through. The place was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1991. The original construction cost of this place, $5 million only. Bubble Palace. The palace is located in France, and its price is $387. The Bubble Palace became the talk of people in France after the death of its owner, although it was not included in a historical violin, but the new owner cannot change anything in the palace after purchase. Overlooking a bay, the palace was once owned by the famous haute couture designer, Pierre Cardin. The palace consists of 29 bubble-style rooms spread over 6 levels, and enjoys a 180-degree view of the Mediterranean Sea. Even though luxury palaces are available for cheap, nobody wants to buy them because they are too expensive to maintain. Can you invest in buying one of these palaces? If you got here, please subscribe.